Have you ever thought that each of us has a moment that can change everything? A single turning point that divides your life into before and after. And what if you are standing in front of this moment right now, but do not notice it? Think about it. Perhaps this video is your sign. A sign that you should have seen before taking the first step towards your new life. After all, each of us, at least once in our lives, found ourselves on the threshold of something great or frightening. And it is normal to be afraid, to doubt, to postpone. But today, I will tell you how to recognize this moment, understand it, and make it yours. So watch this video to the end, because what you hear can turn your reality upside down. Each of us at some point faces a choice. And often that choice looks like an insurmountable wall. Fear of change, fear of failure, societal pressure. But what if I told you that these fears are your greatest allies? Yes, they are not enemies, they are allies, because it's only through fear that we grow. Remember how many times you took a step forward when everything inside you was screaming, "Stop, don't, it's too dangerous." And then looking back, you realized that that very step was the start of something incredible. A turning point isn't always something huge. Sometimes it's just a small decision you make in silence, but its consequences can be huge. You may ask, how will I know this is exactly my turning point? The answer is simple. You will feel it. You may feel something tickling inside you right now, as if the world is hinting at something important. That is your signal. Your feelings, your intuition, is the ultimate tool to help you move forward. Often we look outside for clues, but we forget that the most important answer is already inside us. Just stop talking for a minute and listen to yourself. What does your inner voice say? What have you been dreaming about, but afraid to admit, even to yourself? This moment is your chance, a chance to live, not to exist. But let's be honest, change isn't always easy. It's not always pretty, and it's certainly not always comfortable. Turning points are often accompanied by chaos, pain, and loss. But you know the best part. It is through chaos that order is born. It is through pain that realization comes. It is through loss that we find something truly valuable. You don't have to be afraid of challenges. They come into your life not to break you, but to strengthen you. They are like a forge in which your character is forged. And if you now feel that the world is crumbling around you, know that this is the beginning of something new. A turning point is always a point of growth. But what's the most important thing in this moment? Not missing it. Many people pass by their opportunities only because they are afraid to take the first step, afraid to make a mistake, afraid of the opinion of others. But think about it. What's scarier? Taking a risk and failing temporarily, or staying put and regretting all your life that you didn't try? You'll never know what you're capable of if you don't try. Every great man once stood on the same path you are on now, and you know what set them apart. They didn't stop. They took a step forward, even if they didn't know where it would take them. And now I want you to ask yourself one important question. What am I willing to do for my dream? Answer it honestly, because your destiny depends on this answer. If you're ready to act, you've already taken the first step. If you're not ready yet, that's okay. But remember, time is of the essence. Every day when you put your dreams on hold, you lose the chance to become better, more successful, happier. Don't think that tomorrow will be easier. Tomorrow will be the same as today if you don't change anything. And you want change, don't you? So, what can you do right now? Start small. Write down your goals. Think about what steps you can take to get closer to them. You don't have to know everything all at once. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to get started. Remember that every great journey begins with the first step, and it doesn't matter how difficult it seems. The key is to keep moving forward, even if slowly, even if with mistakes, because stopping is the only thing that can really ruin you. And if you're watching this video right now, it means you're already on the right path. No one knows what's waiting for you around the corner. Maybe it's the success you've dreamed of all your life. Or maybe it's a lesson that will make you stronger. But one thing I know for sure is that if you stand still, you'll never know. The world changes, life moves forward, and you either change with it or you get left behind. The choice is yours. But if you feel that inside you burns even a small flame of desire to change your life, do not extinguish it. Let it be your guide. Let it lead you forward, even if the path seems dark and unknown. And at the end, I want to tell you one important thing. You're stronger than you think. You're smarter than you think you are. And you deserve the life you dream of. Don't let doubts and fears control you. You are the master of your own destiny. And if you've watched this video to the end, it means you're ready for a change. Just take the first step, because your turning point is not something far away. It's already here. It's in your hands, and it's up to you to decide what your next step will be.